I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I tell lies. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I never try. Every Tuesday. I let loose. Every Tuesday. Wild goose. Every Tuesday. I take a ride. Every Tuesday. I nearly die. Every Tuesday. I give up. Every Tuesday. Shut up. Every Tuesday. I call in sick. Every Tuesday. Suck my dick. Every Tuesday. I kick your ass. Smoking my good grass. Every Tuesday. Stay up late. Every Tuesday. I masturbate. Every Tuesday. I look great. Every Tuesday. Straight hate. Every Tuesday. Get laid. Every Tuesday. I get paid. Every Tuesday. Taco loco. Every Tuesday. Johnny Yoko. Every Tuesday. Nice dinner. What are you up to, dinner? I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. Stay away from the phone. Every Tuesday. Just leave me alone. Every Tuesday. I'm living large. Every Tuesday. Bitch, I'm in charge. Every Tuesday. I light an incense. Every Tuesday. With Gene Vincent. Every Tuesday. I get the notion. Every Tuesday. But I'm under the lotion. Every Tuesday. Keep it busy. Every Tuesday. Pump is busy. Every Tuesday. I thank God. Every Tuesday. For a hot rod. Every Tuesday. Come on your face. Every Tuesday. Play the fucking bass. Every Tuesday. I've told you. Say what? No. Love metal. Every Tuesday. Heavy metal. Every Tuesday. Nice sweater. Every Tuesday. W double G's the letter. I make a fire. Every Tuesday. Cool desire. Every Tuesday. I speculate. Every Tuesday. Ejaculate. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. I get drunk. Every Tuesday. I play funk. Every Tuesday. I get high. Every Tuesday. I make it cry.
And a 2, and a 3. Can you hear me now?
Hold on.
Hi, honey.
Hi, how are you?
Long time no see.
I know. Seems like every
We went like
Tuesday.
2 whole fucking days without a phone call. How you doing? Hey, everybody in Japan.
Yep.
Jupiter Judy, how you doing? I'm not going to be typing in the chat now because I want to try to pay attention
to what's going on.
The situation at hand.
We do have a lot to talk about. In fact, I'm going to move this out of the way.
Move all sharp objects out of the way.
So I've been doing,
There's
first of all, there's few recommendations I have. First of all, everybody has to go listen to Keith Olbermann today. It's kind of homework. It's kind of imperative. If somebody can drop the link in the chat, I'd really appreciate it. Keith Olbermann did a fabulous job today. He went over what Trump has done in the last 5 days, and then he went over what he's done in the last fucking 2 months. And I only wrote down a few of them, okay? So just
because it's impossible to keep
That's-
up. So
that's
thank
right.
you, Keith Olbermann.
Thank you so much. He was going through some headlines that, we breeze by and then they fucking disappear. All these stories disappear. How about the story about the 10-inch thick fucking binder
Yeah.
of secrets that have gone missing? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, we don't know who planted the bombs. We don't know, there's a lot of shit.
Well,
Well, we kind of know, but
Yeah.
we don't, nothing's been done about it. So,
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
yeah. So it's like,
So who the
John
fuck is dragging their
Oliver-
feet? That's what I want to know. That's the part that drives me crazy.
I have to
If I
agree.
went out there and stole a candy bar at the store, they'd have me in cuffs immediately.
Mm-hmm.
A candy bar.
Allie Osher, you're absolutely correct. John Oliver did a great job this weekend on Project 2025. I think everybody should watch it. It's like 22 minutes long. Please watch it. There was another Keith Olbermann episode that I want you guys to watch. I can't remember the name. It was last week, but it was Donald Trump wants to reinstate the military draft. And nobody fucking knows this. This went in one ear and right the fuck out of the other one.
Yep.
And when you listen to this shit, you're like, what the fuck is this? So Trump
The
plans...
onslaught of bullshit
Yeah.
is intentional.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean, because you
Yeah.
cannot keep track of all of it. That's why I'm like, there's a lot of fucking shit that we need to talk about today. Trump plans to reinstate the military draft with mandatory national service. That includes exams for every high school student in America 17 to 20. And to be assessed for which service they should go into and what their military aptitude would be good for.
Mhm.
And if you don't take the test, your school will lose all of its federal funding and you won't graduate. That was a week ago today and nobody picked it up. Not one mainstream media fucking outlet fucking picked it up. Not one.
Mainstream media is not our friend.
I know that, honey. I know that. But that's my point. Is that this is a fucking big deal. You know what?
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
That includes your granddaughter, Benny. Because she'll be of age. 4 years.
Listen, I have 4 granddaughters and 2 grandsons. Okay, just so everybody knows. And I'm terrified for what is going to be left behind for them if we don't fucking knuckle down and do every single thing that we can to make this motherfucker regret that he ever threw his hat in the ring again the second time. The balls of him. The balls of him throwing his hat in the ring the first time.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Wants to reinstate the fucking military draft with all that to your 17-year-old and your 20-year-old children and grandchildren. Just so you guys all know. Because I think you guys need to know. And you guys need to go out. Well, did you hear that he wants to reinstate the draft? It's the most
it's all word of
fucking-
mouth. That's how
Yeah.
humans survive, is with word of fucking mouth.
Yep.
All the way back to the caveman days. Hey, there's water over there. Come on, you want to save your life? You know, it's the same fucking thing.
This is
We
what-
need to make people aware, as many as we can, like on a daily fucking basis.
Right.
A daily basis. It doesn't matter who you're talking to. I don't care if they're MAGA or not. I talk to MAGA all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's some that can't be spoken to, but
That's true.
you know, the ones that are approachable, I goddamn sure approach them. Lay some stank on their ass, some facts and some fucking truth.
Yeah. So this is the last 5 days. Last 5 days, what Donald Trump has done. Okay. He met with best business leaders, and they were shocked that he was meandering and couldn't keep his thoughts straight. The next day, it was his 78th birthday, and he was like pawned over by all those singing happy birthday to him, the fucking losers. The next day, he went to a black church filled with white people, and he claimed 8,000 African American supporters were there when it was really 100 people, and all of them were white. Trump also said he's going to lose the next debate on purpose. He also said that if he loses the election, he will start an investigation of some kind.
Because he has all the power.
Yeah. And then they altered the Biden video of him this weekend with Obama and all that, the doctored, altered video of Biden. While he was talking about acing his fucking cognitive test, he fucked up Ronnie Jackson's name while pointing to him in the audience. That's what people don't know. Is he was literally pointing to him in the audience. That's the last 5 days. Can you imagine if Joe fucking Biden did any of this? They would lose their goddamn minds.
They have to make shit up about Biden because there's nothing on him. They have to make shit up about Biden's son. Yeah. They got to fucking keep attacking.
Yeah, deflect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then this is all in the last 2 months. He wants the House to overturn his convictions in the New York State criminal case, which is, you can't do. He wants Congress to hold Garland Congress did hold Garland in contempt.
Yeah.
For not releasing Robert Hur's tapes of his interviews with Biden, which they would
got
probably
the fucking transcript.
Yeah, which they would have used that in some kind of fucking way.
Chop it up and make it sound like he can't talk.
Yep, to reinstate the military, which we already talked about. Monday, we found out that his convictions and all the polling came out that 28% thinks that his convictions are major and would turn them off to vote, and then 17% said it's a minor thing. But that's a lot of fucking people. That's 35 fucking
17% is a lot of people who think that 34 felonies is minor.
Yeah. Trump colluding with...
let them go out and commit 34 felonies and let these fucking 17% see how minor it is.
Trump obviously colluding with Putin to release an American hostage. The Wall Street Journal hostage that's there. He's like, I'm not going to release him until after I get elected. That's literally like...
Reagan.
And then he even said, I forgot this one, that Brittany Griner should still be there. Fucking. And that political violence around the 2024 election is like imminent. And he said that, if the election's not fair, the terminations of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution. He said that he posted that on December 3rd, 2022.
All elections are free and fair except for the cheating Republicans.
Yeah. And now he calls the current administration the enemy within, preparing people for violence.
Mm-hmm.
You got the SCOTUS delaying his immunity. And this is all like just in the last 2 months. This is not like... And it's just been a shit hose and this is only the stuff that I wrote down. I didn't even he says he calls it an avalanche. In the volume of it. And I said it's a shit hose of it all. Just a shit hose of fucking fuckery. That's why we called the episode the fuckery. The GOP fuckery is real.
Yeah, because it's not only real, it's constant.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop. It's a 24-hour a day, 7 days a week of non-stop shithouse of fuckery.
Yep. And it's gotten to the point, it's just, we knew, I keep warning on the show, I keep saying it's going to get a lot worse before it gets a lot better. And I think, we're really kind of starting to see that now where
and we're going to have to work our asses off to make it a lot better after we win in November. We're going to have to put the pressure on these people who work for us to fucking do exactly that. We're tired of being slapped around like the government's bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And all these Republicans, all they do is say government doesn't work. Elect me, and I'll prove it to you.
Yeah. I'll fix it. I'll fix it so it doesn't work at all. How about that?
That's what they want. They
Yeah,
want
of
they want
course
a
it
government
is.
small enough to drown in a bathtub, so Putin can take us over. Fuck you.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh,
I tried
5
turning
eggs.
it
Could
off
you
and on
fix the
again.
sound, please? Oh, audio sounds good. Is there an issue
Yeah,
with the audio?
I had a little bit of an echo,
Oh.
apparently, which I don't know why, because I don't have anything going.
It was
Maybe
the
it's
phone
that-
calls thing.
That Benny Loco behind me sounding off as well.
It was probably the phone calls thing, because I had that mic on.
I switched it.
What's wrong with the sound? Fucking A. It's
I know.
better.
It's been good. Audio is fixed. All right, cool. So, yeah, it's been... Well, could you guys understand anything that I just said? Alyosha, we're going to wait to take calls till the last hour.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, honey. We're just going to wait till last hour. Otherwise, we get
Yeah,
sidetracked, and then we can't get through all the
we
notes that I
get too
want.
inundated with the calls, so we're going to start taking calls at the last hour,
Yeah.
and they really shouldn't exceed 5 minutes. So if you can have your question or your statement ready when you call, that would be fantastic.
And this just happened the last 24 hours that there's no appeal for Trump on his gag order, which I couldn't stop giggling at, because it doesn't it doesn't affect his First Amendment rights, not one tiny little bit.
No,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
Oh, and Trump wants to use Tiffany to get Muslim votes in Michigan. Tiffany.
Tiffany, the singer girl from like the 80s?
No, Tiffany's daughter from Marla Maples.
Oh.
Tiffany. I couldn't stop laughing at that one either. I thought it was really funny.
Is she signing up with wings on?
Oh my God,
I thought she was out of the picture.
Yeah, Allie, we're taking phone calls at 3 o'clock. So, because we want to take the first hour, and we'll use the second hour to maybe take some phone calls. And then the third thing was, Trump keeps saying, I'm gonna lose the debate on purpose. I don't even think he's gonna show up, you guys. Like,
He's not going to show. I don't think he's going to show up because his
no
ego
audience.
is fucking bigger than goddamn fucking universe number 6.
You got no audience, and they're gonna cut your mic if you.
Yeah. Right there. If I can't run the show, then I ain't fucking showing. Thank you, Kellahella.
Yeah, if he can't really just take over the whole thing and just do roughshod, and talk over.
And not only
everybody.
that, he's not allowed to bring any aids, any paper, any any of his fluff pieces that his little walking printer makes for him. You know what I mean? What's he gonna do without his coloring book?
Look at all these great articles about me.
Yeah, if he shows, it's going to be.
Should be that right there, but you might.
I don't want to use that word. It's going to be a stomping, let's just say.
I'll test it.
Because Joe, in spite of what everybody,
Call in if you don't hear me.
on the right says about him, is very quick and witty on his feet. And he has a sense of humor. And he knows how to deal with people like Donnie, it'll forever ring in my head when he said, can you shut the hell up, man?
Oh yeah. Allie, I love you, brother, but we're not taking phone calls for a little while now. Tony is gonna just test it. We haven't even tested it yet today to see if it works. Oh my God, it doesn't work right now.
Technology's a son of a bitch.
No, Tony
And
normally
it's not on our
it
side.
changes every day. The setting changes every time we go live. Tony hasn't called it in yet. So he's going to try that now. He's got the rest of the afternoon off. Here goes Tony.
call from me. To accept.
Hello.
Hello, me. Tony.
Hear or see the whatever in the phone call thing?
Nope. And now I lost the window because I had to unmute it.
What window?
The window that was up here, I lost the window because I had to unmute the call.
So there was nothing coming in.
Me too,
No.
Suzanne. I'm an official tech tard. There's no denying it. It's
Oh,
okay,
there it
though.
is.
I'm all right with my foibles and failures.
Could be.
Try
I
that
am
one.
not perfect.
There it is.
If I was, I wouldn't be on Earth. That's all. There's too much, imperfection in the
Nope.
human race. Yeah.
Nope. Do it again. Go ahead.
How you doing today, George?
There you go. That one works. That one works. Okay, bye. You just hung up on me. No, we hadn't even tested it yet to make sure the darn thing works. So, okay, now it's working. But we're going to take calls in the next hour. This is kind of good, too. The little good news came through a little bit this morning, and I love watching Stephanie Miller's Twitch chat because I get a lot of info from there. Missy PA is like she gives us a lot of info. She said House Ethics today said that after speaking to over a dozen witnesses and issuing 25 subpoenas and reviewing thousands of documents, they will continue to review allegations including that Representative Matt Gaetz engaged in sexual misconduct and illicit drug use, and that he sought to obstruct the government investigation of his conduct. So I think Matt Gaetz might be going down.
You know what pisses me off about that whole thing is that his friend in crime is in prison.
Yeah.
For what they did together.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not. And he's been in prison for quite some time already.
Even cooperating with authorities and trying. Yeah. So I don't know. And then Ronnie Jackson about the fucking debate coming up. It's what? Not this Thursday. It's next Thursday. Okay, so
not soon enough.
I know. So Ronnie Jackson told Don Jr. that Biden will be on Adderall and Provigil during the upcoming debate, and coincidentally, the same drugs that Jackson dispensed in huge quantities while serving in the Trump White House.
Yeah,
remember
from his pill mill.
Candyman, the pill mill, yeah. Jesus Christ.
That they don't talk about. Nobody talks about that either.
Where's the investigation there? I'm glad they're at least doing an investigation into Kushner and Vanke, because God knows what the fuck is going on.
Good news.
That was good news last week. Yeah.
Because that motherfucker is working, dirty for Donnie, just like every other one of these motherfuckers are working dirty for Donnie.
Yeah. And so John Oliver, we got some homework, people. We got to watch John Oliver and Keith Olbermann and Project 2025, like, at least it's getting more press, more
steam, more exposure.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, the thing is when Donald Trump loses and we take the House and the Senate and keep the presidency, 2025 is going to be completely exposed and squashed like a bug.
Or they'll change it into Project 2029 and it'll be worse.
We're ready for these motherfuckers. See, that's what they seem to forget. We didn't forget the 2020 election. We didn't forget what happened on Jan 6th. We didn't forget any of the fuckery that's been going on with the GOP every fucking day ever since. See? That's what they neglect to fucking think, is that we didn't forget and we won't ever forget.
Will you ever forget 9/11? I don't fucking think so. So I'll never forget, and nor will any of us.
Will you guys ever
January
forget January
6th.
6th? Will you ever forget June 24th, 2022 when they fucking overturned Roe? I won't.
Nope. That's just a minor bump in the road because we're going to fix that ASB. Soon as we get the power back, we're fucking taking it back. Our rights to be fucking equal citizens in our fucking country of birth.
Yeah. It's gotten to the point where it's just literally, this is what Project 2025, this is just a small list. Carry out mass deportations. Increase the number of agents for ICE raids. Build concentration camps to detain immigrants. Push for other countries to take would-be asylum seekers from the United States. Jesus Christ. Once again, ban entry into the United States by people of certain Muslim majority countries. Direct criminal investigations into Mr. Biden and his family. Have foes indicted for challenging him politically. Target journalists for prosecution. Revive the practice of impounding funds. Now, do you guys know what that is? Oh, shit. You know what happens when they impound funds? That means all the funding for Ukraine goes away. That means Donald Trump can say, oh, you're the rich CEO of this oil company. Now I'm impounding all your fucking money, and now I run your oil company now. The U.S. government.
Just like that family that moved to Russia and took all their money with them.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking nuts. To strip.
I can't stop laughing about those.
What? Laughing about
That
what?
That family that moved to Russia because they couldn't handle gay people. And they disappeared off the map, and so did their money.
Yeah. He wants to strip employment protections from tens of thousands of long-term civil servants and replace them with loyalists. He wants to purge officials from intelligence agencies, law enforcement, and State Department and the Pentagon. He wants to create the deep state, is what he wants to do.
Yeah. He's already created the deep state.
Yeah.
And you know, it's been in the works for a long time.
Yeah.
And they've been saying it all this time because it's that projection being a confession. Think about how long that term has been around. That's how long the Republicans have been building their deep fucking state.
Yep. For the last 40 years. Appoint lawyers who would bless his agenda as lawful when it's really illegal. He wants to get rid of NOAA, our National Weather fucking Service. He wants to eliminate
the Department of Education.
Yeah, Department of every fucking department. FBI, DOJ, NSH, all of it. So it's like literally, that's just a short list of the shit that I could find out. And these are just short, because there's 1,000 fucking things in there that they want to do that fucking would transform our country into an authoritarian state.
Total dictatorship. That's what he wants on day one.
Oh, yeah.
On day fucking one,
Says
right out of the horse's mouth. Nobody's a dictator for a day.
Yeah, and you got SCOTUS fucking overturning the bump stock thing, and then you got fucking mass shootings all fucking weekend during Father's Day. Who the fuck are these motherfuckers kidding?
Well, when the next bump stock shooting happens, the blood is on the hands of the SCOTUS.
It's on you, Republicans. It's on you, SCOTUS. All of it.
protect the fetus, but don't fucking take care of the people who are walking around.
No, I don't give two shits about the people who are walking around. They just want to take care of their white Christian. Jesus Christ, there's another dude who was like found to have assaulted a fucking kid, and it was some dude from his administration. And you got, oh, how about the, what is it? 41 of 44 or something like that. 40 of 44.
40 of 44 of his cabinet administration are not backing him. They're not voting for him. They're not doing anything for him other than getting as fucking far away from that goddamn stink as they can. I mean, he stinks at everything, and he stinks literally.
Yes.
You hear what I'm saying? This is one foul ass creature in every aspect.
Thanks, Diana Hill. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. You know, I'll tell you what. You know, there's no shame in these motherfuckers. They don't even care anymore.
They have no shame, no humility. All they have is ego and greed. That's it. That's what they run their heartship on, is ego and greed. That's why their heartships fail.
Yeah,
This whole vessel being your heartship. This whole thing.
Yeah, here it is. Trump's spiritual advisor sexually abused a 12-year-old. Trump's pal Jeffrey Epstein ran a sex trafficking ring. Trump's stooge Matt Gaetz sex trafficking girls. It says kids, but I should say girls. Trump hack Jim Jordan also hid sex crimes. Trump raped E. Jean Carroll and his first wife, Ivana. Welcome to the party of Christian values.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a fucking break. They don't give a shit.
Not a day goes by that I don't see a story where a preacher in one of these fucking dumbass fucking indoctrination churches are fucking with the children.
Yep.
They made up Pizzagate, which, was, of course, found to be so fucking not true, of course, because they're doing it. They're fucking going after our children with their deviant fucking minds.
It's really, they want to create a deep state, and they are the ones with Trump derangement syndrome. Don't come at us. We're not in a fucking cult, you idiots.
Yeah, no. We're just Americans who love our country and give a fuck about everybody in it, not just an orange fucking blob.
Yeah. Jojo from Jers says Trump is musing about televised group executions, firing squads, and TV video ads of beheadings. So if Joe Biden walks slowly and it's a deal breaker, but that shit is not, congratulations, you're an idiot, asshole, and you're in a fucking cult, a very stupid fucking cult. Jojo from Jers. I love her.
A very stupid cult. Ignorant, blind, everything a cult should be, they are.
Yeah. Absolutely. And how you guys can carry his fucking water any longer. Any motherfucker who supports this guy still, you're in a cult. That's it. Period. End of story. I don't want to hear it.
and America has a way to deal with cults, see. So remember that. Cult.
Wow. So yeah, enough of the bullshit, and we just got to keep calling it out. That's the only thing I know what to do, is use our platform, use whatever time that we have, the 2 hours.
Sunlight is the best disinfectant, baby.
Take the 2 hours that we have, once a week, and try to expose this shit, because it's really egregious, and it's just a fucking shit all over America. Tear down the fucking Constitution and everything we believe in. And All I
Donnie is wearing our Constitution like a diaper right now.
shitting on it.
He's shitting all over it.
It's so true. By the way, there's another little bit more good news. The Baltimore Bridge is open after 11 weeks. After the fucking
11 weeks. 11 weeks. You know why? Because
not the bridge,
we have
the
an
canal.
infrastructure
I'm sorry.
package that Donnie promised for 2 weeks for 4 years.
Yeah. Not the bridge, but the canal's open for they can
Yeah,
go in and
ready.
out.
Yeah, for cargo to go through.
Yeah, so that's open, and a lot of progress has been made on that. But again, you don't hear about it because you've got Trump fucking sucking all the oxygen out of the fucking media. Everything's breathless. You know what I mean? Like, oh, but it's all about Trump, and even if you try, you can't get away from him.
Well, I do a pretty good job getting away from him, number one, because I don't watch cable television.
Yeah.
So I can choose what I want to see. I'm not forced to watch anything.
Right.
I'm not tempted to turn on that fucking news or bullshit.
But even
mind-numbing bullshit. Mind-pudding is what comes out of the television. It's all programming.
All over social
Every bit of
media,
it.
it's all about his fuck-ups this weekend. And the Ronnie Jackson thing and the white people in the fucking church and just in the insanity of it all. And again, the volume. This was in the last 5 days. If you didn't,
Yeah.
and then you get the last 2 months, and then you got the last fucking 9 years. That this motherfucker has been literally just like all over everything. Shitting. All over everything. Are you gonna take a shower?
Put the boat in first.
Okay. Why? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Okay. Oh.
What's the matter?
He wants the drops.
Oh, the humanity of it all!
Tony came
Thank
in to
you,
do a drop.
5A.
That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to come in and do a drop.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it. Oh my God.
I hate hurricanes too, honey. That's why I left fucking Florida. I'm out.
Yeah, and hurricane season's revving up. And did you see all the water down there? See, to me, that's Mother Nature giving them a swift kick in the ass as to how fragile their lives are. And the petty bullshit that these fucking cult members in all these flooded places, that they're more concerned about their cult and their cult leader than they are about what's going on. It breaks my fucking heart that we have to send the welfare state that goes underwater every fucking year another fucking dime. I'm sorry.
And you got Marjorie Taylor Greene going, we're going to stop federal funding for blue states. How about your blue states keep red states alive, fucko?
Yeah.
You dumb cunt.
In case you didn't
Trump
know, all
is
red states
Hitler.
are welfare states.
All of them.
Every fucking one of them.
If I met Marjorie Taylor Greene, there would be no words.
Yeah,
for what...
there's no, I'm sorry.
There would be a lot of pent up anger like coming out of me if I ever saw her face to face. Just saying.
I tell you, bite my tongue when I think about that woman, that defect.
She just makes me like start.
I have to bite
shaking
my
with
tongue,
anger.
even when I leave comments, and I've been kicked off YouTube for 24 hours for leaving comments about her.
I just called her the
And
C word.
Donnie and the rest of the fucking circus.
I just called her the C word. You know, we'll probably get dinged for that one.
Yeah, of course. But you know, if it
I'm
walks
not
like
apologizing,
a C word, if
fuck
it talks
it, I
like
don't
a
care.
C word, it's a C word.
I gotta call it the way I see it. That's what she is. Like, I'm sorry, but Not sorry. Yeah, sorry, not sorry, Kalahela. 100%. Like, just not sorry.
Not sorry.
Not so much. Fuck, she's just a thing.
Eat a bag of eggplants. Yes. Yes, Andy girl. Eat a bag of eggplants.
I can't fight Diane. I would help you. Thanks, M. Kilgore. Thank you.
Yes. See you next Tuesday, Mike. That. Every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh my
With her
God.
stupid Jewish
Why is the box
space
of
lasers
tissue
and-
so far away from you?
Well, I
You're a
start laughing
tissue
and my
person,
eyes
just
start
like me,
watering.
but mine's right here. I have to walk for it.
Well, normally I sit over there, and it's really, it's closer. Yeah, I start laughing, and my eyes start watering, and that's it. And Benny makes me giggle. Benny says some outrageous shit sometimes, and it really makes me laugh.
MAGA.
Hi,
The
Mr.
Wretched.
Ratchet.
Listen to the Insane Posse song, Wretched. It suits MAGA perfectly. So does Chicken Hunting.
Now, you cannot get one across on Benny because she's part of the,
Just saying.
she's a, whatchamacallit.
Just saying.
What do they call him?
I was made an honorary juggalo.
The
I even have
Juggalo,
a
yeah.
handle.
I've been to parties
Mama-
at their studio
My
here in
juggalo
Detroit.
handle is Mama Diggs. Diggz.
Benny, did I ever tell you I've been to parties at their studio here in Detroit?
Dude, no, you have not, but I'll
Yes.
bet you they're fun, eh?
Yes, I have. Remind me to tell you about another story that I won't put on air.
I went to one ICP show because I had to see it for myself.
Sure.
And it was amazing. I had a fucking blast. I sat in the safe zone. I didn't get any soda on me. But everybody that was getting soda on them looked like they were having fun.
I know. Mr. Ratchet, me too. Detroit did not give Trump a warm welcome, and I'm proud of my city. 100%.
Mhm.
And that whole fallacy.
Go Detroit. Go Detroit. Yeah, everybody
Phony.
turns out for Donnie everywhere he goes in numbers never ever seen.
In a church that holds 100 people, 8,000 African Americans were there to support him.
But
Bullshit.
No, the audience was white. I've
know.
seen the footage
I know.
of them panning the whole crowd.
I know.
I think there were maybe 5 or 6 black people in the crowd.
And the people who were black people who were in the crowd are not from Detroit. All
No,
of them are
they're-
operatives
they're-
that he pays.
They're Donnie's bought in tokens, is what they are. He bought those tokens for
Yeah,
the show.
Diane Russell's Things I Promised I'd Never Tell, Kalahela. Yeah, because Keith Olbermann does that segment, Things I Promised Not to Tell. He does it at the end of his show. I love it.
Listen, you have to experience life, and if running into a juggalo show with your face painted is one thing that is in your life's path, do it, because it was fun.
For a minute, it was fun. No, I had
It
fun
was
hanging
so
out with
much
the
fun.
Juggalos. Yeah, but I didn't get all in. I wasn't all
You
in.
know who I really like is Blaze Your Dead Homie. He's pretty cool.
I was on. God, what's that guy's name? He was part of the Juggalos, and he did a record, and I did background vocals for his record. Zog Island.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, Zog Island. Do you know who they are? Benny, do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I've been in the studio with Zog Island and did background vocals for
Listen,
them. That's 100%
I live my
true.
life with my eyes wide open. I want to see everything. I want to experience everything. I want to go everywhere. So I'm like a life sponge. You know what I mean?
Me too.
Yeah, I know. That's why we get it on so well. You know what I'm saying? We're two kindred spirits. Hey, I got an air conditioner, y'all. So my equipment won't fail. It won't stop working because it's, 110 degrees in the room. I'm just so happy.
That's good.
Thank you, little window unit. Thank you, Randomonium, for struggling through the heat and the sweat and the trench, because there's literally a trench outside that window. I got a French drain that goes around the house. And yeah. And him with his 1.5 legs bouncing around, putting it on. Yes. Kudos.
Tony put our window air conditioner in yesterday, and I've never been happier.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, if Donald Trump becomes president, we won't be able to have air conditioning. We won't be able to have anything. You understand that, right? I think if they install him, we need to, uninstall him. That's my take on it. Because the only way he's getting in is if he's installed, like he was in 2016.
I do have faith in the American people. I have faith because after 2016, he's lost every fucking election since then. We have come out in droves. We came out in droves to make sure he didn't get back in 2020. We're going to come out in droves again, even bigger.
I think it's going to be twice as many people that showed out in 2020. I really do.
Tony's calling it at 17 million. That Biden will get 17 million more votes than Donald Trump. 17 million.
Hell, it's the sun that makes us nuts. But we're good nuts. We're good nuts out here in the desert. We're fine. We're a bag of fine mixed nuts out here.
I know. I've been getting some sun. Can you tell?
Yes. Miss Boat Lady. Beautiful singing boat lady.
I know.
I'm going to tell you, I keep going back to that video before I got my air conditioner just to look at you on the cool boat with the wind and the spray.
Yeah. It was kind of nice.
I haven't been on a boat in probably 12 years. I haven't been fishing in that long either.
Yeah.
But, those are not activities you do when you're in the desert. Those get omitted from the list of fun.
We actually bought the boat in November of 2019. And then spring came around 2020, COVID, everything was locked down. We called to get our boat out, and they're like, we can't do it. Nobody's here, because of the lockdown. And then we're like, holy shit, when are we going to get our fucking boat out? So we were like freaking out. And then a week later, they called us and they're like, can you come get your boat? We'll be there tomorrow at noon.
We're on our way.
Woo, right. They had all the paperwork. They had everything ready. Like, literally, it was just like, it was already all done. Yeah, like they literally put it through a slot. So we had no contact. And I'm like, sweet, I got my boat. And they gave us double anchor, double the life preservers, double the cushions, two fire extinguishers. Everything was double. They loaded the boat, and then they didn't know they loaded the boat. They gave us all the extras again.
Sweet. I hate when that happens.
It only happens when Tony's
Extras
around.
Are always nice.
This shit never happens to me.
And a pleasant surprise, nonetheless.
Tony, this only happens to Tony. Tony's got the best luck in the 5 eggs, by the way, is Tony. So yeah, he's got the best luck in the world. The freezer.
I wish I could boast that.
The freezer that we bought. during COVID, we wanted a freezer because we're like, we go to the meat market, we buy a bunch of meat, we split it up in you know, meal sizes and then,
Servings.
and servings, and then we freeze it. And literally we stopped fucking wasting a lot of money on food too, on top of that. So it was a really great way to do things for us. And so we bought one. It took us a while to get one because, like, right at the beginning of COVID, you couldn't even find one. And so we looked again, and then we called to, we ordered it and everything. And it was like the kind of pickup thing where you just show up with your car and they put it in the back of your car. So they called us and said, come get your mini fridge or mini freezer or whatever. So he goes and picks it up. They put it in the back of the van and he takes off. And he gets it here to the house, and he's like, this is double the size of the one we actually ordered. And he's like, okay. He's like, shrugged his shoulders and like, just kind of like, okay, so set it up, plugged it in, whatever. 2 weeks later, they call us and say, your mini freezer is ready. And he goes, oh, I already bought one from a neighbor. You can cancel it. And like literally we just seriously got a double-sized freezer for fucking free. But this only happens to him. This never happens to anybody else. Don't tell anyone.
Anybody, especially on the internet.
It's been 5 years, so, but it's like, but you know what I mean? It's like, if that happened to me, I'd be too honest, and I'd call and I say I got the wrong one, and I would go back and it'd be a bigger pain in the ass, and you know what I mean?
But listen, they would still tell you to keep it because they don't want to send anybody out there, and they didn't lose any money. They know it, so, you know, sure, they don't make many mistakes like that. It just happened on your watch. Yay!
When Tony's around, they do it. When Tony's around, they make fucking mistakes, and it's hilarious. I gotta admit, motherfuckers got serious luck like I've never seen before.
He's still alive. That in and of itself is a testament to his luck.
We were living in Florida, and there was a church that we were driving by. We were going to go have brunch, and there was a church we were driving by, and they had a bonsai display exhibit going on in the church. And I'm like, I love bonsai trees. So
me too.
Tony and I stopped on the way, and there was a raffle to win this beautiful ficus bonsai. And it was really big too, by the way. And so Tony puts in his name. I put in my name too, but we put our names in, and then we go have brunch, and we get a phone call saying he won the raffle. And we stop on the way back from brunch and pick up our fucking bonsai tree. Like, I don't get it.
I've won one thing in my whole entire life, and it took me 2 days of calling the radio station to win it. And I finally did. It was the Forrest Gump soundtrack, which was, you know, a big movie for the time, and it still has the most amazing music. But my children swiftly made light work of those CDs, I might say. So they no longer exist, but yeah, and it felt good because I worked so hard for it.
What does Riz mean, Kellahella? Tony's got Riz. What does that mean? R-I-Z-Z. Just curious. Like
with
resilience?
The face, no less.
Resilience. No, Benny Loco has actually witnessed me not being able to turn on the dryer. I open and close the door 100 times. Tony comes down 5 seconds, open and closes the door one time, pushes the button, and turns on. Like, this is the kind of stuff
damnedest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God, like, I just can't. Yeah, I forgot what he was working on, but no, you were cutting down the trees. That's what it was. You can't talk to me on the side. I can't concentrate. Either get on air and talk to me on air so everybody else can hear what you're saying, or He's like, negative. Won't do it. Won't do
Yeah,
it.
Tony.
Not gonna do it. Do you ever get that drop?
My first job was trimming bonsai trees. I know there's a technique to that, Petrossi. And yes, I can see where it would be very zen. I have grown cannabis that is a couple feet over my head from seed. And you have to trim and maintain. It's almost like a bonsai. Almost like a bonsai. Except it's cannabis.
No,
And it's that same, it gives you that same euphoric feeling, maybe a little stronger because it's cannabis.
Yeah, or you just buy a Lego like Tony did.
Yeah, Lego bonsai.
Fucking badass.
We have to have an hour pop-up stream where we put together your bonsai and your orchid.
I have the
I'm
orchid.
dying to see them together. You know, like
I have the orchid and the other flower arrangement that Tony got me. Tony keeps getting me Lego flowers because they last forever.
Mm-hmm. And they're pretty. They're actually pretty.
Like, I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I had too much shit.
I want a telescope magazine at planetarium. Oh, a magazine.
A telescope
Yeah,
magazine.
but I feel you.
Diana
That's
Hill,
all right.
and you know what's even
I'm not
more?
looking to win anything. I just want to leave with a smile on my face.
Yeah, Diana Hill, I just want you to know he's also won concert tickets and all sorts of fucking other shit. Like, these are just a few of the examples. You know, he's just lucky. It's insane.
You got lucky. Step in shit and come up smell like a rose.
This is Korn, and who else on the other side?
Limp Biscuits on the front.
Yeah. He's got Limp Bizkit on the front and Korn signed a $20 bill on the back. He hung out with those guys. Just like me hanging out with Zug Island. It's just weird. There was a major music
Good
scene
meds
here
is quite a
back in the
process.
day.
Yes, it is.
It's all
Diana
kind of
Hill.
disappeared, man. You know, like everybody who was cool, who was here before, they're all like, I don't even know where they are now. You know, I don't see them ever. I don't go out much anymore after COVID. Fucking hey, I don't go out anywhere anymore. Barely.
Well, that's something we have to start doing, you see, because not doing it is giving a window of opportunity to talk to people who don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So you can't hermitize yourself.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Well, I remember like going to the restaurant that we go to across the street and sitting at the bar because Tony wasn't going to come home for dinner or something. And I just got a bite to eat over there. And I was sitting next to a lady and she was like, I just knew, like we started talking and it was just small talk. And then it got into politics and I knew right away she was a fucking Trumper. And so without saying any names, I'm like, okay, well, you know, there's all these allegations and the 24 women who've accused him of raping them. And, you know, that was before we got the conviction and of the alleged, what is it called? Not alleged. Adjudicated. He's an adjudicated rapist. He's a rapist. Adjudicated nothing.
What do you think about this slogan? Your vagina should vote for Joe Biden.
Oh,
Is it too tacky?
it's a bit.
But it's so fucking spot on.
Want Roe,
It's
vote
for
Joe.
real.
Want Roe, vote Joe. Want Roe, vote Joe. That's quick.
Yeah, I like that one as well.
4 words.
But it doesn't.
Want Roe, vote
use
Joe.
the word vagina.
I know, but you know,
Huh.
dudes are scared of that word.
Vagina.
There you go. See?
Vagina. Vagina. Vagina.
It's a word with
Vagina.
presence.
I mean, it encompasses the whole fucking planet. Without a vagina, forget about it.
Forget about it. You got nothing.
You got shit and bupkis.
Yeah, shit and pumpkins.
There's the guy.
Greatest trick.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
It's Donald fucking
That
Trump.
motherfucker.
That's why I gotta play my favorite thing. I gotta play it at least once a show.
Yes, Jim, the Greek. The Greek. Are you Greek, Jim?
Wait, where's the fuck Donald Trump thing?
Uh,
The song.
Donald Trump right there.
Where? Right here?
F.
Oh.
Fuck Donald Trump. 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 Fuck Donald Trump.
And
Hey, Donnie,
there he
fuck
was,
you.
and he was nothing. Donald Trump show is over.
Dirty Donnie, you done.
Eh,
I hope it was worth it all.
where's Kick the Door Down?
Oh, Kamala.
Fuck Putin too. You're absolutely right, Ichabod. That dirty motherfucker. His comeuppance are coming.
And then you need to kick that fucking door down.
That's right.
I love her so
Hey.
much. I love her so much. She's so awesome. She's great.
And she wasn't in a church when that interview was held.
Yeah.
And nobody started screaming after her. Kick the fucking door down. Kick the fucking door down.
No.
Oh, did you see that white boy summer flag? Red flag?
What? Mm-mm.
It was. I watched so many videos. So many content creators. White, black,
Stony.
Hispanic, Asian. I watch everybody. So I can have everybody's take on what the fuck is going on.
Okay, so what are you talking about? This white boy with what kind of flag?
Sorry?
You said a white boy with some kind of flag?
No, they had the flag on the stage, holding it up, and it said "White Boy Summer." I think it was at the church, actually.
At the black
A
church that was
church.
apparently
Has
filled
anybody
with
seen this?
8,000 African Americans and it only seats 100 people? Give me a fucking break. These people are such liars. And now Donald Trump is literally claiming that he got $35 insulin for everybody when everybody knows it's fucking Biden that did that. You sick fucks.
He's claiming. Listen, he's claiming everything that Biden has done, just like he claimed when he was skating on everything that Obama had
did.
done.
Yep. Like the thing that veterans that Obama signed in, he kept claiming that he did it when everybody. Oh, God.
It's fucking unreal.
Yeah, why
Just
do they
like
always
this
call
reality
themselves like
show life?
the
It's
Proud
unreal.
Boys? They always call themselves boys. I don't understand that either, John. Why do they call themselves the Proud Boys? And they it's like, you know what it reminds me of? Like,
Peter Pan. They're never going to grow up. They're always going to be that little kid playing army in the yard.
Yeah, Cowboys and Indians.
Yes.
Yeah, I played Cowboys and Indians. Where's my red wagon?
Except for now, it's cowboys and everybody that's not white. You know?
Yeah. And what do you call it? Remember the little guns? They would just make noise? Pop gun?
Pop gun.
You know, it had like a strip in it, and it was just like, it kind of smelled too.
Cap
like,
gun.
Yeah, like
gun.
sparklers a little bit. A cap gun.
Like
a cap gun.
Like little
Tony.
matches. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
little match heads.
Yeah, your cap gun and your cowboy hat.
Put that little
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
Look, I played Army and I played Cowboys and Indians almost at my peril because my brother and the boys around the block actually set me on fire at the stake.
Jesus.
Quite an experience.
All right, Allie. It's after 3. We're answering calls now.
From ALIOSHER.
Hi, Allie.
Hello,
Usher. How
Robin.
you doing,
Hello,
buddy?
Ellie.
Hey,
Hey.
how are you ladies doing today?
Good. How are you?
Warm.
Hey, all right. So I got the stopwatch going in 5 seconds. So the only other thing that worries me, and I know I've been having a few issues with other people in this chat and other chats, is, we want to know what MAGA and Trump is doing, but we also don't want it to be only them. And the problem is with all the shitstorm that unfortunately, Bannon and everybody else, all his buddies do, that, I'm getting worried. It's like watching true crime, and then you start thinking that everybody's a murderer, everybody's you know what I'm saying? Well,
Yeah,
we need to start talking about, we need to start talking about Biden and everybody else.
Well, the thing is, that's what fascists want. That's what authoritarians want. They want you to be exhausted of the shithose of fucking news instead of absorbing it and writing it down and really trying to see it for what it is.
Process it.
They want you to just be like overwhelmed by it and walk away and ignore it because I can't take it anymore. I understand if you guys need a break. You know what I mean? Because I need a break too sometimes where I don't want to see anything political, and I'll watch a movie or I'll, go on the boat and I won't listen to anything political, and you know what I mean? Like I'll try to get away from it for 5 fucking minutes to get relax my mind, because it really does get me worked up all the fucking time. And it is a lot of fear-mongering, sinful solutions. It is. But again, you got to get back in and re-engage and be absolutely certain that you're not going crazy. We're not going crazy. The people in the fucking chat are not going crazy. This is
Everybody's
really
keeping
happening.
their cool, keeping their head clear, so that, we can smoothly do this as smoothly as we possibly can.
Yep.
Right, and it is the media's fault for constantly covering them. Because what they should be doing is saying, you know what? We're not going to constantly cover it anymore because he lost the election and he lost the midterms, and we don't want to talk about it constantly. But the problem is,
wait a second, Allie. I got something to say, and if I don't say it, I'll forget it. No, I won't. This is something I won't ever forget. But listen up.
Okay.
If everybody fucking disconnected their cable for a month, 2 months, just get rid of it. Watch how fast the fucking media sings a different song. And as you're requesting the cable service to be removed, let them know why. Because you're full of bullshit. You're lying to the American people on some of your programs. And I, for one, am not going to tolerate it. Thank you for your service of cable. Click. You still have the internet, which has everything that's on cable plus.
Because all your cable companies literally give money to Fox. A lot of money per person.
And OAN and Newsmax. And listen, this is one of the things that really fucking bothers me so much. Trey Parker and Matt Stone have made a cartoon and they sold it to Fox. America loves this fucking cartoon. It's about a dysfunctional family in a fucking highly dysfunctional world.
Yeah.
It's more of the programming. Now I come across these videos where like, The Simpsons predicted this and The Simpsons predicted that. And I'm like, fucking really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
it's true. Because people think they can fucking live like they're the Simpsons.
Yeah.
People think that they can live like they're on the Jerry Springer show. People think they can fucking be the WWE.
Nope.
All this entertainment has brainwashed some of these motherfuckers.
Thanks for calling in and getting Benny Loco all pissed off, Alyosha. I love you, brother. We'll talk to you soon.
I'll step off my pedestal. I'm sorry. I had to jump up there. I'm
totally
so
right,
fucking,
Benny.
it's such an obvious, easy fix. It doesn't have to be permanent. It only has to be until they get their shit straight. In the meantime, y'all have fucking internet.
Yeah. Yep. But then,
Sorry. I've been living without cable for years and years, and I don't fucking miss it one bit.
I don't
miss anything else either. I'm up to date on everything because I have the internet. The A.
Yeah.
Why pay to be lied to? They're fucking lying. They're flat out fucking lying.
I know, honey. I know. I just don't see it. I don't see men getting away from their goddamn football games, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean?
And that's another thing that's on Fox.
Yeah. Football.
How do they feel? You know,
baseball.
compare a couple of months without a fucking sport to losing your country. Where does the weight of
they don't
you know
care about
where's the responsibility? Silence is complicity. You know how much fucking noise you could make if you cut the cable.
Yeah.
Any idea? And you don't have to say a word.
No. It's
a simple action. It's a silent protest. Except for the person that you're talking to when you cancel that fucking 20th century technology.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's true. No, it's so true.
It's so true. And it's such a simple solution to make a huge dent in what the fuck they're doing.
I agree. 100%.
I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. That movie came out in the 70s. Okay. And it was again, art depicting life.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
If you haven't seen that movie, I encourage you to watch it.
It's called Network.
And what year did it come out?
1975. That's what Mark P says.
1975.
It's absolutely another must watch. I mean,
that movie made such an impact on me because I already knew what they were fucking doing.
1975. Think about that, people. 1975. All right. That was like 40 years ago. You know what I mean? So 50 years ago. So
yeah.
Yeah. So they knew back then what they're doing literally fucking now. If it bleeds, it leads. Right? That concept. About like the 24-hour murder stations. I call them murder stations where it's like nothing but true crime and it's all about husbands murdering their wives. And I'm like looking at Tony going, are you okay, brah? Seriously, like I'm like, no, I don't like this fucking shit, man. You know, but that's what it is. I don't know. It's insane.
It's a simple silent act.
Yeah, and the thing is,
cut the
like
fucking cable.
We can
let them know why you're leaving.
We can bitch and we can scream all we fucking want, but those cable fucking news stations, they make a fucking fortune, and they, you know, really are like Rupert Murdoch shouldn't even be in our fucking country. Fascist fucko. He can't have he's Australian, and he can't have his.
Why is he still here? Why the fuck is he still here? What do we have to make a petition to kick his ass out?
They won't let him have his own TV station in fucking Australia, but we'll allow it here. Why? Fuck you, he's not a dual citizen. He's paid his way to be a citizen. Just like Elon Musk, another fucking billionaire piece of shit.
Who's not from this country?
Yeah.
Yeah, Biden announces legal
Those
protections for...
those immigrants are okay with Donnie because they're white and they're billionaires.
Mm. And he's like, but Donald Trump's like, I don't understand why, like, more white people, immigrants don't come here. Because they're from countries like Denmark and Sweden where life is good.
Where they
and
have
fucking
good
give a
life.
shit, and they have fucking health care, and they have all... That's why they don't come here.
Enter America at your own risk right now, which is so unfortunate and backwards from what we are as a nation.
It's so dumb. Hi, Trish. How you doing? Yeah, it's really just become a clusterfuck of noise. And that's all they do. They just throw noise and distractions.
Yep.
And they're, oh, look at Hunter Biden. Well, Hunter Biden's not running for fucking president. I don't want to hear another fucking word about fucking Hunter Biden.
Yeah, he's not even in politics. He's not running for anything.
Except that he goes into porn and we can see more of that huge hog. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't watch porn. I don't care.
Diane.
I'm not going to say out loud what he just said.
Oh, shit.
Call from Judy Bain.
Judy, you're on the line.
Hi,
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's your
Okay.
question or
I
statement?
missed part of your stuff because I had an AC guy here, but I was able to tout him on what is going on and gave him the information about Project 2025 to read up on it. And the guy is from Jordan, been here 20 years, can vote, had no clue what was going on because he works so many hours. He doesn't watch anything or listen to anything, period.
Yep.
So
There's a lot of people out there in that vacuum.
I gave him, I'm having a hard time hearing you, Benny.
I said that there's a lot of people out there in that vacuum who don't pay attention. They just don't pay attention.
And he said, what is it with Trump? Why do all these people that I go to like Trump? And I said to him, it's a cult. He wants to be like Putin, and then he'll give Putin the rest of the world in his eyes. And he just looked at me and he said, no. And I said, yes. So I wrote down Project 2025. I showed him, happened to be on Steph's show on the TV with Roku at the time, and said to him, this is where I get my information. And he said, where is that? And I showed it to him, and he wrote a couple things down, and then he asked me if he could have my phone number to call me with questions.
Good.
So,
far out.
That's great.
That's how you do it.
And a Muslim to beat. And when I told him that Trump was found guilty of raping the woman, he had no clue that was even a case. He had no idea.
Judy, the first thing you have to tell him the next time you talk to him is that the first thing Donald Trump did was create a Muslim ban. Was the first fucking thing he did as president.
Be the first thing he does again if he gets in.
Yeah.
He's already said his.
So, I'm just...
He already did it, though.
I'm happy because I don't have much chance to talk to people sitting at home.
He already did it, though. So that is proof that he'll do it again, and it'll be much worse.
You found an opportunity and you took it, and that's what we all need to do, every
Judy.
single one of us. Because if we tell one person, hopefully that person goes and tells other people that they know who have their same mindset, like they're not paying attention. Well, look what I found out today, so now it's time to pay attention.
Yeah.
He came from Chicago, so he's been here like a couple months. So he's got people back in Chicago that he'll talk to. So to me, that's also hopeful.
Right. All right. Thanks for calling in, honey. We appreciate it. Thanks.
Yes, you can, Pamela. You can download PDF of Project 2025. Yes, you can.
No, we got to.
It's horrifying.
That's why I like what she just did. That's the first step. Just do it person by person, because first of all, this guy probably works. He probably works, a shit ton. More than 40 hours a fucking week, And he's got he goes home, he eats food, he fucking falls asleep, and then he got to do it again the next day. So it's not
That's another thing that Biden is doing with the overtime pay. Because I remember experiencing this myself, being given time off on an abnormal day so I wouldn't have to be paid overtime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like work a fucking 16-hour shift and then they give you a random day off.
Yeah. 16-hour
so that they don't have
shift
to pay you overtime, which is fucked
much.
up. Yeah, but he's passed a bill where you have to pay for overtime. Just so all you people who do work overtime and have the possibility of getting fucked out of it, like I have.
Yeah.
Now that is going to stop.
That's the thing too, is that we have got to get those kind of things, like what you just said, and like how Trump wants to reinstate the fucking military draft. We have to get this kind of shit out into the open, and how they're gonna do a fucking abortion ban. No. And how about this?
Yeah.
If they take abortion away, they can take all the contraceptive away. Then they start going after everybody else's rights. And they start taking the vote away from women.
First they came for the socialists, and I did nothing because I'm not a socialist.
Yeah. ...
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, hubby works 50 hours a
and
week,
sadly,
demanded by
that poem
Walgreens
rings
and
true to this day.
every night.
Except it's here. It's here.
Yeah. Jupiter
and
Judy says, hubby works 50 hours a week, demanded by Walgreens in the distribution center. He's 76 and exhausted every night. I don't know how you expect 50 hours a week. That's a lot. It's 76. It's a fucking lot. It's fine for a 25-year-old.
Media. That's another fucking smear campaign. Yep. All these, trillionaire fucking motherfuckers. You know how they got to be that way, right? They're media, and we lift media up every time we turn on the television and watch it. Every time you turn on, you give to Sinclair, and you give to fucking OAN, and you give to Fox and Newsmax and all these other motherfuckers. Now, if you go to a YouTube channel and they're spouting hate and lies, you could report that channel. You can't do that on cable.
Yeah.
The only way to call them out on their shit is to call them out and say, fuck you, I'm done.
Yeah. Adam Westish, please email that to Benny and Diane at gmail.com, please. Because I want to get the summaries of Project 2025 but I don't see, there's not really a really good comprehensive list that I've seen so far. I keep looking for one. What's that?
There's a guy in Congress working with Ted Lieu
on a really good comprehensive list. I only see a few things, not like and it's like, bullet points, but with no explanation. Like, what is revive the practice of impounding funds? I think all the fucking rich oligarchs of this country would like to know about that one.
Oh, yeah. Of course they would. This is how you take everybody's money.
Even Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen's been warning the whole time, saying, hey, you're rich, and if he gets back in, he's going to take all your fucking money and be like, yeah, your fucking shit belongs to me fucking now. That's what he's going to do. What did I say?
They're so blinded with greed, they can't see that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, he's going to give tax cuts to us. He's going to get tax. No, he's going to take your fucking millions. Bye-bye. And you're going to become a pauper, or you're going to, magically fall out a 3-story fucking window. Like happens in fucking Russia every day.
Or somebody comes and sticks you with a pin, or they blow some dust on you.
Yeah, they put
Or
some.
they just push you down a flight of stairs.
They sprinkle your underwear with a poison. That's happened before. I'm not fucking joking. That's what happened in Navalny. What the fuck?
I know what their fucking shenanigans are. I've seen enough of it in action.
Yeah.
You know, over my lifetime.
All these immigrants behind Biden right now.
Oh
Certainly
boy.
have. The fuckery.
Yeah, the
of
fuckery
the
is real.
GOP is real. It's been real for a very long time. Every fucking time they get a president in, they've taken more away from the people and have hurt our country and have dropped our values and everything each and every time.
Never fails.
During my lifetime.
Yep.
Every single one of them. Every Republican. And then I've watched the Democrats come in and quietly clean up the mess. Quietly, not saying a whole bunch about it. That's why it's important for us to fucking remember everything that Joe Biden is doing and has done, because that, in my mind, is not being shouted enough. It just isn't. Because of the shitholes of the GOP.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really sorry, Suzanne. I do not have a picture of Hunter Biden's Johnson. I never saw it. All I saw was the redacted picture with a huge redacted block where it was like all fuzzy. And I'm like, if that block has to be that fucking big, just saying.
I didn't even see that much.
Yeah. I never actually saw the real picture.
I did this, and I'm like, I can't even look at this. I can't look at her. I can't look at her.
I never saw the real
picture.
picture. I never saw the real picture of his Johnson. I just saw MTG like holding it up, and there was a big giant box that was redacted.
Dick in a box. Ooh.
Dick in a redacted box. Big redacted box.
Oh my. In the box. What's in the box?
It was a big box. Just saying.
Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
I don't want to know. I've been happy all my life without having to see, Hunter's junk.
Hunter Biden's
As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even know what Hunter looked like if they weren't trying to smear the Bidens in any way possible that they can.
I feel so bad for him. I swear to God, they're trying to make him relapse.
But he's a better person than that. Trust me on this. Trust me on this. He's learned a very valuable lesson, and I can see it in his eyes.
Yeah, it's not working. It's not working.
It's not working. And he's got an amazing support system. Unlike the Trump children, who have no support system.
Yeah, and it's great. It's Tiffany, you're gonna send Tiffany to Detroit to work up the Muslim population to vote for. They don't even know who Tiffany Trump is. Nobody does. She's never been out on the campaign trail.
Oh my God. I could see her showing up in her, $100,000 outfit in Detroit.
How about Marla Maple steps in and writes a letter like Melania did for Barron and say, he will not be able to attend for Christmas. I don't really care. I don't really care. Fucking bitch. My terrible impression of
Biden
Melania.
is on right now announcing protections for undocumented kids and spouses. Thank you, Biden. A president at work doing his job without having to be puking out on social media about how great he is and how little his dick is. Yay! Thank you, Joe. You my guy. If I could pick a grandfather, I'd pick Joe Biden. I would.
You almost got me again, Benny.
He's probably old enough to be my father.
Who, Joe? Yeah.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, he's my dad's age. But my dad's with it. My mom's not, but my dad is totally with it.
Yeah.
You know.
There you go.
I'm asking him about stuff that happened 50 years ago, and he's like, oh, yeah, you're just spewing them out, just telling me what's going on. And I'm like, thanks, Dad. I really needed to know that because, I was a kid when this stuff happened. And
yeah. I was too little and I wasn't paying attention.
I was a baby. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Yeah. So we got about 30 minutes left, and if you guys want to call in, feel free to call in. But I'm going to keep it short. I'm warning you right now, I'm going to keep it short. Okay?
So have your question ready or your statement ready, eh?
Right, yeah.
That's my mom's accent coming out of me.
I know. I hear myself talking in mom's accent all the time now. Like, I forget the latest thing that I said, but I heard her voice say something, and I'm like, that's how I would. Now I'm going to say it like that from now on, because mom's Russo. Mom's Russo, put down the.
It happens with my
down.
mom and my dad. I find myself saying things that are their words.
Yeah, just like the drops. I do that
but
too.
They're all wise words. So I picked up the good stuff.
Yeah, like this one.
Think I'm gonna barf.
I hear that one all the time. Think I'm gonna barf. Every time I hear it, or this one.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Oh, that's my favorite. You don't know how I said that for 4 years straight while he was in the White House. I typed it 1,000,000 fucking times, I'm sure.
Oh my God. What did I do? Mom's Russo says in the Twitch. Honey, you didn't do anything. We just hear your voice sometimes when when it's like,
And literally fuck your own face!
And we've had enough of all the bullshit.
Oh, the fuckery. Thank you, Midas J. Appreciate you being here, honey. Enjoy the rest of the day. Find something fun to do. Even if it's only 5 minutes of fun. Like, bust a move in the supermarket if you happen to have to be there.
I can't see anything.
Big Lebowski. Stay away from my lady friend.
Where is it?
Lady friend. BL, lady friend, birthday. Next one down. There you go.
Nihilist, lady friend.
Fuck it, man. Just stay away from my fucking lady friend.
It should just be under lady friend. Oh my God, it's so annoying. My
lady friend.
Yeah, you should be happy that you are kind of an earworm. Yeah. Because I hear your voice and during some things, I can't explain
it's
it.
words of wisdom is what it is. They stick to you because you're receptive to them. It's not bullshit.
Associate yourself with that cause, asshole.
Yeah. Game's over, man.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I see.
We're in the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen, and we got to keep pushing this fucking turd up this hill until we get it to roll down the other side. This orange turd, that is.
God damn this motherfucker.
Because once he hits that peak, the only way is down.
I just don't. I don't see a way for him. I don't see it.
There is there is no way for him. He should have just shut his fucking mouth and disappeared into obscurity.
But instead, he created an insurrection and, stole all our fucking secret documents and hid them in his fucking bathroom and his fucking toilet. We know he made. There was a copy machine. A copy machine right there.
Here, we're setting up, and you guys can look at any of these boxes that you want to that are sitting next to this stage.
La-di-da-di-da, not a big deal.
I'm like, how many people, because people are fucking nosy, especially ignorant people. How many people you think poked in the nose boxes?
Lots.
That we'll never know about.
Yeah.
How many of those documents have been sold?
Terry Taylor, what she said on YouTube.
Holy Jesus.
We can only imagine.
But why is every pundit out there saying? Because they want a horse race.
Yeah, I completely agree, ladies, but why is every pundit out there saying it's going to be close? How is that possible? I'll tell you why,
That's
Terry.
Russian propaganda.
I'll tell you why, Terry. They want ratings. If it's not a horse race, then
that's right.
MSNBC and CNN
it's Russian
and
propaganda.
Fox News
and
don't
it's
get
our own news networks doing it to us.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
All for the almighty fucking dollar.
Yep. Benny, what's your astrology sign? Diana Hill wants to know.
I'm a Sagittarian.
I'm a Cancer. I wonder if that's why we get along so well.
My big sister was a Cancer.
We're
we had a lot of good times.
Opposites of the spectrum.
I don't know
Capricorn and
anything about
Sagittarius and Cancer and Leo are on the opposite ends. That's all I know.
No, Capricorn and Cancer.
I have to look at my thingy.
It is. It's a mind fuck. It's fuckery. It's fuckery, which happens to be the title of our show today.
Yeah.
GOP fuckery is real.
Yeah.
Gunther Johnson. It's a mind fuck. Yes, it is. That's what it's supposed to be. And once you're aware of that, you can get your head around it and fucking dissect it for what it is and process accordingly. Carry through accordingly. Do what you need to do to cover your ass accordingly. Seriously.
Yeah.
All those things have a
Oh,
reason.
thank you, President Trump. Isn't it past your jail time?
Way past it. I'm going to say he's like 50 years past his jail time.
Yeah. It literally, motherfucker should never have been able to even run for president. He couldn't pass a fucking security clearance. Ever.
You know, if you dodged the draft as a regular white boy back in the day, they would pick your ass up and take you to jail.
Daddy paid for that. We already know that.
Yeah.
Daddy paid for
I'm just saying, you know, it's been going on in his life forever.
Yeah, he was
While
a
our boys
millionaire
were
before he was
dodging bullets, he was fucking dodging STDs.
It's true. He was like, that was my Vietnam, is not getting AIDS, is trying not to get AIDS. Do you remember when he said that?
Yeah, just STDs. He said STDs. Martha, there you are. How are you, honey? Haven't seen you in a hound's age in YouTube years.
Today, who's gonna win?
Ryan! Brian.
Brian.
You funny motherfucker, Brian.
Brian makes me fucking laugh so hard, dude.
He makes me laugh too, and I'm so grateful for that.
That giggle, it just
because laughter is the key to sanity.
I like this one a lot. He goes, "I got nothing."
I got nothing. I got nothing. And the snort, and he snorts.
Boston Brian, thank you so much for lending us your laugh because it really makes us giggle around here.
Jesus I'm so glad he's on our side.
I know it's
Jackie! Hi, baby.
Hi, Jackie.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian, Boston Brian, for all your Boston ways.
Shout outs to you, family!
Woo!
I got Dan on the big screen right now. He's playing his purple guitar.
I know,
Fucking
Dan's
beautiful.
awesome. Dan's awesome. All right, we got 20 minutes left. We got a countdown.
Anybody want to call in? Now would be a good time.
Yeah, if
Just
you
thinking
didn't
of
hear
laughing
Cherry.
can get us laughing, but it's true. That's true, Nick.
His laugh is kind of contagious. I don't know what
It's
yeah.
infectious.
Yeah,
It totally is. It's one of those laughs that make you laugh. Those are the best laughs. It's like a baby laugh. You can't not laugh when a baby's laughing because it's just the cutest fucking thing in the fucking world. And I'm talking little babies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Giggling.
Things that strike them hysterical are the craziest things. Their laughter is brilliant and infectious as hell.
Call from Moms Russo.
Hi, Moms.
Hi,
What up,
baby.
Mom?
How you doing?
Oh, sorry,
Hiya,
Adam.
honey.
Adam's calling at the same time. All right. Adam, call back.
Sorry, Adam. I beat you to it. No, I don't really have anything to say except that I love you guys, and you're doing a killer job today. So.
Thank you, my darling. Mom's Russo,
And-
her heart's wider
And
than
Tony
mine.
needs to get me set up with my mod ability in Twitch because I'm still not modding in Twitch.
Okay.
Fix it, Tony.
Okay. Fix it, Tony.
Fix it, Tony.
Other than
ASAP.
that, you guys have a fantastic day.
Thank you, darling. You too.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
We're going to have to, we need a minute on that one. I don't know. Hands off.
Do I see Tony? Is he touching stuff?
Yes, and he's got no shirt on.
I see that. I wasn't sure. I was like, what does he got his knee up in the picture?
How do we make her go to the three dots, maybe? No. We're not sure how to make her a mod. I don't
In
know.
the Twitch?
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I'm still
I don't
not
know
good at
anything
this.
about how Twitch works.
Benny, there was times when I wish you were on there so many times. Like, I cannot believe, like, I really kind of want you to be on there. It's really, it's kind of fun. Number one. Number two, Moms Russo got me addicted to this DJ Gemini who, he doesn't play all the time, but he plays, all he does is play rare Prince videos and Prince songs. And I'm like super addicted to it. And Moms, when the hell is he coming back on? Because like he doesn't do it all the time. Yeah.
God damn it.
But it's really good. And I'm like literally dancing in my kitchen and missing Boston Brian because I'm dancing in my kitchen.
He
to
needs
Prince.
to do another show. Like, not just, what is he, just on Sunday? What day is he on Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
He needs to do another show. Hey, Brian, in case you should scurry by and listen to any of the show, you know, I think I've mentioned it in the chat before, Boston Brian, that you need to do more.
Yeah, we want him to come on the show. So next time, you know, maybe you guys can be like, will you guys go on Benny and Diane show? We want to see you over there. Talking to the ladies.
After work, we'll do a pop-up stream.
Sure.
I don't have a problem with that. After he gets off of work during the week.
Or even doing
I'm gonna put a link in the chat for this guy who I've found. I believe he's on TikTok. I believe that's what his platform is. He's probably got he's mentioned like 600,000 subscribers. But on YouTube, he's got very few subscribers. So I want everybody to go to his channel and tell him, you know, that the Benny and Diane cast sent you.
Yeah.
If you please.
And we
Here's
watch
his link, and he's a wonderful person to listen to, because to me, he's got such a sober, rational train of thought, and the way he describes things is so clear.
Yeah.
And he's smart. He says he's a lazy motherfucker, but he's smart.
Yeah.
Even if he's lazy, his brain is not lazy. His name is Rational Boomer.
He's also
he's a badass.
He's extensive studies in World War II. And the comparison to what's going on now, he's got a clear view of what that is. Now, I've done some study on World War II, but not as extensive as he has. He knows a hell of a lot more than I do. And, you know, then again, I'd love it, you know, if he'd come on the show and hang out with us.
Rational Boomer doesn't live stream on YouTube. He uploads to YouTube. That's why he's got a very small audience right now.
Who does?
Rational Boomer.
Oh, Rational Boomer, yeah.
The cat that I just dropped in the chat.
Right.
Him and I are the same age, around about. He said he's 64, so I'm not 64 yet, but we're from the same generation. Tony, I see your belly. Fuck you, Tony.
Oh my God. What's happened? I've been called an irrational boomer.
Hey, Mac, what's going on?
Gunther, thank you so much for being here. No, it was not Lake Michigan. It was Sylvan Lake.
Call from
Adam.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hi, Adam.
Hi.
How you doing, honey?
I have literally nothing to contribute, but I thought I'd call anyway.
Sweet. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
You got nothing to say. I thought
Nothing
I'd call in
intelligent.
anyway. Just fuck with the show. Bring it to a halt.
How you doing, Adam? I almost
the
called
whole
you Brian.
thing.
No,
I almost called you Brian.
I love it. I love the call-in thing. It's so much fun. It really is. I have a ball with it.
Yeah, it is. It's so Howard Stern of you.
Oh,
wait.
He's one of my-
Maybe
Howard
more
Stern
like
is-
maybe more
Howard
like
Stern
Dr.
is-
Demento. I don't know.
I should
Howard
be like,
Stern is one
hey,
of my
Adam
nemesis
from
since
Hawaii,
he's
calling
always been a
in.
misogynistic kid. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I never really watched Howard Stern.
I
saw
never
a few
did
things
either.
where
Or
he had
listen
like
to him on
porn
the
stars
radio.
and stuff, and then I was like, never mind.
The 9/11 show is pretty fantastic. When all stopped and he stayed in the studio with everybody, and well, a few people left, but a few people stayed, and they just covered the news, the whole 9/11 show. And I'll tell you what, like, Howard's grown up. He's not the fucking vulgar piece of shit that he used to be in the 80s. and
I
he's
get it. I
changed
get
a
it.
lot.
I get it.
Yeah.
But listen, he's done so much damage and allowed men to be misogynistic pigs. He encouraged it. He fanned the flames. And for that, I am sorry. I cannot forgive. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Yeah,
He fanned the flames for Donald Trump too.
Yeah, there's an old, like, I don't remember where it is, but there's like an old Buddhist story about a thing called a Shoka or something. And what he did was, he was really murderous, and he conquered and killed all these people, like it's written down, like 100 million people. I'm sure it's an exaggeration, right? But then he totally changed his tune, and he totally, like, allowed freedom of religion so people could practice whatever they wanted. He gave everybody, like, unprecedented amounts of, like, democratic type freedoms, and he turned into, like, the exact opposite thing and became this example, like, for the future. And so I don't know what the moral of the story is. It's just that people can change, you know? So
Yes, people
maybe
can
you don't ever
change.
forget what
I
they
get-
did, but then you also acknowledge what they are now, you know?
Yes, I do acknowledge that, but it still doesn't make that jagged pill
Doesn't make what he
that
did
I
before, right?
swallowed because he was part of the fucking system that was kicking women in the teeth. I'm sorry,
Right.
but that's unforgivable to me. I'm sorry.
I kind of have to
Nobody's
agree
making you.
No, I have to agree
Dude,
with
I
you,
never
Benny.
gave his show a dime of my watch time or listen time or anything.
Well, that's the thing.
Not a dime.
Is that, you know, Tony liked him, and then so I started listening a little bit, and that's when he was on Sirius, and he could be more free, swear and be more free, but still, it was like he kind of kept it to a minimum, and it wasn't, I don't know. It's still fuckery. It's still a distraction, but I did like his interview with Hillary, even though she should have gone on before the election. It was, and I love the interview that he did with Biden. Another great interview. He's really a great interviewer, and that's really his strength. And okay, so he said some shit back in the day.
Niche. But he should interview a better class of people. You know, you're putting ill behavior out there and making it acceptable for your viewing audience.
Petrazi, I did not go and see Trump in Detroit over the weekend.
I wish you had.
He was in a black church, and first of all, I had no idea where he was going. And there's no church.
Didn't you Google black church?
In Detroit that holds 8,000 people. There's not one.
Donnie
one
and
up
his
here in the
great
suburbs.
grandson.
Yeah. And so, Detroit church. It was just so dumb. So no, I won't go.
Everything he
go.
does is a fucking Hollywood set. It's part of his
phony.
reality show.
Yeah.
It's all paid actors.
Like a union meeting.
You know.
Yeah.
Come
the
on.
reason why we know they're all paid actors is because, first of all, we see the advertisements in the paper for you'll get $50 if you just show up to this location and hold a sign and wear a hat. And yes, I do live in Michigan.
Cheers to GOP fuckery. It's real.
And then when he went to that libertarian thing and he was getting booed, like fucking booed, like really booed, like here you go, here's the clip of him getting booed.
So that's good. Said that was not
Not so good. That's the reason why we know all of his other rallies are all setups with all his sycophants. We found out there was 3 busloads of like 150 people that he buses everywhere to go to his show. They're all the front row Joes.
You know, that reminds me of in high school we did a comedy sketch where we pretended that only the front row of the theater was full. So we would pan the camera across the seats, and as the camera left one seat, we would have that person run underneath the camera to the other seat. So you just see the same people over and over again. That's kind of what like Trump's rallies remind me of.
Yeah.
You always see the same people over and over again, and they're only in the area where there isn't a wall or there isn't a chair, and you know they're all squeezed in really tightly in this really small area in front of the stage, but there's nothing behind him anymore. There's almost nobody behind him ever anymore. Have you noticed that? Like it's usually just a blank wall or something with a logo.
Shitloads of flags.
7 American flags.
I want to remind everybody that Mick Jagger is the same age as Joe Biden.
And he's
Just
still
saying.
rocking out.
Fire him. He's too old.
Just saying. Fire Mick Jagger,
Fire
yeah.
Mick Jagger. You make him up for a sticker. Fire Mick Jagger.
Fire Mick Jagger.
He's too old.
Oh, it should be as smaller. Is Biden too old? Is Fire Mick Jagger.
Go ahead. Fire Mick Jagger.
I love that.
And
I love that.
and Paul McCartney while you're at it, you dumb fucks. Anyway.
That should be the name. That should be the name of our show next week. Biden too old? Fire Mick Jagger.
Yeah, fire Jagger and McCartney. I dare you.
Oh, Adam. Out of the mouths of babes.
I know, and you said you had nothing to say.
I have to make it up all the time.
I just make it up as I go along. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's all anybody can do.
Right.
Right.
I know. Well, all we gotta do. Yeah, Shatner's in his 90s. Mel Brooks. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Shatner's like 92 or something, isn't he now? And he just did his first space trip.
Oh my God, that's true.
Jesus. Yep. He didn't publicize it much because he's pretty liberal, and I don't think he likes Elon Musk. But he'd already paid for it or offered or something. I forget how it happened. But Shatner is liberal. He's not conservative at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
So it's probably why he didn't talk about it or publicize it much. But yeah, he did like give a little interview where he said a few sentences like, "Oh, it's so great to go to space." You know. I don't remember how he talks, so.
Yeah. Adam, I love you, brother. Thank you for calling in. We only have a few minutes left. We're going to do a little closing statements. Thanks, hon. Bye.
Talk to you later. Love you,
Talk to you
guys.
later, Tater. Love you too.
So, Benny, you got anything, any closing things you want to say, or? It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I would say keep paying attention to Project 2025.
Yes, make people aware. I've sent a few people who I wouldn't usually send anything to, who I haven't even spoken to in a long time, Project 2025.
Yeah.
So they can't say I didn't tell them so.
Yeah.
My chesticles alone. Yes. We need that bumper sticker. Leave my chesticles alone.
Leave my vagina alone. That's the one you need. That's the one. 4 words.
Fucking hell, man. But yeah, now we just got to keep on keeping on being a force to be reckoned with.
Yep.
We could be silent still, but we can't be silent without being, effective.
Well, you guys, do us a favor. Like, subscribe, share the show.
Uh-oh.
Jim the Geek calling in.
Call from Jim the Geek.
Hi, Jim.
Jim.
Yeah.
How's it going?
What up?
Oh, are you there?
Yes.
I just wanted to we keep reminding people that we really need to watch what we believe on the internet. Okay, it's just starting now. Things are gonna get really hot and crazy, and just like, for instance, that when Biden and Obama were on the stage there, the first video that came out of that, of him leaving the stage, was him looking like a feeble old man. That was everywhere on the internet before the actual real came out.
They did that
And
with
we
the
knew-
parachute guy too, and it came out immediately that it was fucking bogus propaganda, which I'm very proud of. That it got picked up and exposed like almost immediately.
Yeah.
So, that solidifies to me that somebody's actually doing their fucking job.
Right.
Somebody's
there's
doing
gonna
their
be-
job.
There's going to be more insidious stuff.
Of course,
than
they're
that.
disgusting and they have no bottom. They're like fucking Mel's Hole, the GOP. And the fuckery is endless. Know that. So when you're armed with that, then you know bullshit when you see it. I don't know. I know bullshit when I see it. You know what I mean? Listen.
Well, I'm sure everybody here has a pretty good sense of how Biden behaves, how our good people behave, and how they talk, and we'll should be able to pick up immediately when they see something bogus.
Is everybody here subscribed to Joe Biden's YouTube page?
Even though we can pick up on that immediately, we need to immediately respond to that stuff, so that the people who aren't as informed as us can actually get out there and get the news.
That's your bit.
I agree with you, Jim. And it's like, we got to call it out. Call it out every fucking time and spread it all over social media and wherever you can.
That's all you can do is repeat the for real.
This is bullshit.
The for real.
Yeah. That this is bullshit. This is what actually happened. You know what I mean? Like, we have got to counteract ourselves because there's so much of it that we got to chip in too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still on Twitter. And I go in there all the time and I'm retweeting and I'm trying to do the Democratic message, and
you got to keep hitting because they keep hitting. So you got to keep fucking throwing down the truth because they keep throwing down the lies. It's like, it's like punch for punch, for lack of a better term.
We don't have to fire them. We can just vote them out of office. That's what we do. We vote. Vote, 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 vote. You want Roe? Vote Joe.
Row your vote gently to the polls.
Jim, thank you for calling in. I love you, brother. We'll see you next week.
Love you, Jim.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Everybody,
subscribe to Joe Biden's YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to Joe Biden's YouTube channel. We have to show numbers. That's what's important in this day and age. Is numbers in social media. The more we bump up the numbers of the people who are on our side, the better their chances are of being seen and heard and taken seriously.
Yeah.
So, seriously.
Big Stefan Moms, Allie Osher, everybody over here on Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Petrazi, Jofo, Jupiter Judy, Terry Taylor, Petrazi. Oh my gosh, who am I? Mac, thank you so much. John from
There's
Vegas.
so many people in here.
Dean.
We got 50 people
Dean
watching.
Baker.
Oh my God.
Gen X George. You guys, thank you so much. I know I'm not saying everybody. Janelle Walker, Robin, Celery. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with us today.
Everybody.
John, thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys being here.
Yeah, we're a we.
I said I, and I corrected
But
myself.
separately, we
separately appreciate you as well as collectively appreciate you.
Yeah, and
There's a lot of appreciation going on.
Well, it's a big deal. It's a big deal to us that you guys are here, and it means a lot.
It is.
And we couldn't do it without you. So thanks again for being here. And Benny?
We'd just be in a phone call, Diane. If they weren't here, we'd just
I
be in
know.
a phone call.
I know.
You know what, honey? I'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye, everybody. Let's get it.
And I'm alone on my birthday. Where have I gone? And am I lost? Where am I found? And I'm alone on my birthday. I'm meeting soon from a camp. I hate the man